There was a time, in a memory long forgotten, when this blue globe suspended in the heavens amongst the stars was paradise being dreamed in by the Creator, where all of creation on it existed in balance, harmony, peace, prosperity, and in sovereignty. It is this long forgotten dream we yearn to bring into existence as home. However, the digital age and the malicious use of information technology against humanity threatens the possibility of creating heaven on earth.
What is compromising liberty and sovereignty is the digital world.
Digital data is being created by almost every technology we use. Without our knowledge or consent, it is being gathered and absorbed into huge computer brains where it is being harvested for nefarious purposes.
It is absorbing our intimate conversations, our expressed thoughts, our intellectual property, our indiscretions, our embarrassing moments, our trade secrets, our product ideas, our movements, our location, our itineraries, our purchases.
This irresponsible and heinous use of massive computing technology has made it possible to easily blackmail, bribe, and intimidate anyone.
It has compromised the sovereignty of nations and ability for leaders to effectively govern.
It has paved the way for massive intellectual property theft, and the complicity of major corporations with government agencies mandating backdoors, has made the entire information technology infrastructure vulnerable to compromise by anyone with a sophisticated computing background from anywhere in the world. Here is why we are creating Tohu.
We are creating Chohu for the preservation of innocence.
We believe solutions to protect privacy are not going to come from the corporations and government agencies that created the problem.
We believe that the abusive and irresponsible use of computer technology against humanity has compromised all that is sacred, and of divinity, and of innocence. We believe in creating a future for our children, and children's children, and all future unborn that is better than current Orwellian conditions.
We believe that information technology in the hands of a few organizations and people has left the majority of humanity feeling powerless to change the current situation. As such, we believe in putting new technology and privacy control into the hands of the individual and the majority so anyone can create their own solutions without compromise in order to go from powerless to empowered. How are data and transactions protected today?
It is through known encryption algorithms like PGP, Pretty Good Privacy, and SSL, Secure Socket Link. SSL is used to create a secure pipe between front-end devices and financial and e-commerce services in the cloud.
Why is this not enough? What is the problem and what are the vulnerabilities?
Firstly, a new uncovered flaw has compromised SSL, so flaws and backdoors are creating security breaches and vulnerabilities.
What about PGP and other similar algorithms? They've been around for a long time and seem to have become standards.
The problem is, as a known and published standard, how the encryption works is known by a lot of developers and hackers. This is coupled with a public and private key approach. Imagine that PGP is a locked box from a single vendor. So all people using the box to secure digital content have the identical technology box. If the key used to open the box and configure the encryption is widely known, then anyone with the key can access and read the contents. Even with the Snowden disclosure of overreaching spying on the part of government agencies, the voracious appetite for collecting all digital content has only increased. The latest request is for vendors to deliver the equivalent of the master key to the locked boxes. When that key is supplied, the current encryption algorithms become useless in protecting digital content.
How can we protect our strategic digital data like email, video and audio calls, documents, medical records, financial transactions and our purchases?
By changing the way we represent the digital data and putting the controls of the form and the structure into the hands of the individual as opposed to a fixed algorithm.
Show us what the new approach is.
We use the Russian idea to create a better way to secure communication and data using the concept of nested dolls to uniquely scramble data like email, large files, voice, and video conferencing. Think of each doll as a unique data transformation. The first doll starts the transformation. This modified data then enters the second doll for further manipulation, and so on. In order to access the original data requires not only activating the reverse formula per doll, but also requires unnesting the dolls in the precise order they were nested. There is the possibility to create a limitless library of dolls. In addition, imagine also the concept of unpainted dolls where you can create your own transformation by using the paint of computer science constructs like shifting and masking in new creative ways.
How do the dolls secure the privacy using the current environment?
The environment is secured in that the dolls perform the transformations on the local originating device like a PC, laptop, tablets, and smartphones. The nested doll is then transported on existing pipes to a destination. Only the destination has the ability to unnest the dolls and get the original source data.
So, the data being transported is different than what the current government agency software understands.
Yes, it's not only different, it is constantly changing and evolving. Even if the dolls are sent through Gmail, Yahoo, or any existing software like email and Dropbox and deposited into the cloud where the digital data can be harvested by governments, it is in a format that the current spying software has no knowledge of. And if it cracks one communication, all others are different and still secure.
So, Tohu puts the control into the hands of the individual and organization. What is Tohu in detail?
Tohu is a group of components like the dolls and the ability to make custom dolls, and it is an application that resides on the front-end device like a PC, laptop, tablet, or a smartphone. The front-end device application scrambles the data using layers of transformations and new data formats. Then on the receiving end, the front-end device reverses the process so the data is restored to its original format.
What happens to the data that is transmitted to cloud servers?
It is not transformed by the server. Think of the nested dolls being transmitted to the server. The server has no intelligence to unnest the dolls.
What can you put on a doll?
You can put anything in a doll. Data, documents, files, transactions between programs, drawings, images, voice and video packets, basically any form of digital data. For added flexibilities, users can create their own customized Tohu using our application as a template.
So why are we creating Tohu? We are creating Tohu for peace of mind. We are creating Tohu in collaboration with Maoridom and other indigenous populations to create a technology that embodies integrity, trusted source, and a spiritual foundation of serving all of humanity. Tohu is the peace of mind of knowing we can empower anyone with an idea to secure digital content. We are creating Tohu components in order to bring forth a new secure information technology and computing infrastructure such that all new leading-edge applications can be developed that have an immune system built in order to protect data and privacy. And with these new tools and software development environment, we have the ability to create hundreds of millions of new jobs and professions, particularly for youth.